Welcome to our home. And
the flowers.
I just picked these like 5 minutes ago. You want to hold them close, Barry? They're just so beautiful, and they smell really beautiful. It just brings me a lot of joy.
Oh, you see the purple one in the middle too. What are these called?
Those are called the fairy ring.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very special. So today, I'd like to talk about endings, because we all experience endings, and how do we deal with that? So this is the middle of July, and for every year, for 32 years in a row, our family led a family retreat in Brighton Bush Hot Springs in Oregon, Northern Oregon. And we loved this. Barry and I led the adult group, and as our children grew, they took over. Rami and January took over the teenage group, and Mira would help with the little ones. And then eventually January became one of the musicians, January and Barry. And we loved this retreat so much. The energy of all the kids and the teenagers and their parents and grandparents. I mean, some years we had like 120 people. I think the lowest we ever had was maybe 60. So it was always just a lot of fun. And it was such a beautiful place. And we would talk and like, are we ever going to retire? And one thing we would always say is, Brighton Bush is the last thing we're going to let go of, because it was so special. 5 days. It was just so special. Well, Mother Nature took that away from us, because they had a huge fire that burned down all the cabins and all the spaces that we used for the children's program. It burned down everything except the main lodge and the kitchen, and the hot tubs too were intact. It was huge, and they are in the process of rebuilding, and I'm sure it's going to be really, really beautiful. But it's in the rebuilding, it's also too expensive for us to bring families there. And also all those special places that we used for the children are not going to be rebuilt. So it's basically impossible to do it there, and we haven't found any place else. So it's an ending of something so special. And we could, especially this time of year, we'd be getting all ready and getting our camper ready, and rather than being in a place of sadness over it, we try and just be so grateful, because it was so special, such a really, really special part of our lives. And we try and remember the people that came, and the songs and the energy, and that brings us a lot of happiness, being grateful for what was. So another ending that has come to us, and I'm not happy about it at all, is that for 30 years, we've been breeding golden retrievers. If you've been watching our videos long enough, sometimes the puppies are on the videos, sometimes we take the camera into the litter box. It's not huge. We would do it maybe once a year. And sometimes the puppies would come when we're having a retreat. That was always challenging, but the people loved it. We'd stop whatever we're doing, and people would all help. But I loved nurturing these little puppies. And we have a dog, Ruby, that we wanted to breed. We thought she'd be our last breeding dog, but she did not pass her her eye certification. It's really important that the dogs pass all their health clearances. There's nothing really wrong with her eye, but she didn't pass, and that means that we can't breed her. So sadly, that's an ending too. And and the same thing, we have to just be so grateful for all the people that came through our house getting their puppies, and all the amazing puppies, and the parades that we did. Just to be so grateful. And just to end this little bit, my parents were married for 60 years. And shortly after their 60th anniversary, my dad very suddenly passed away. And my mom told me that she was going to honor him and honor their relationship by being grateful every day. And of course, I know she would have wished that he could be with her, the remaining 8 years that she was on this earth. But it wasn't to be. And she stayed in that place of gratitude for his presence in her life. And she taught me to do the same thing. So rather than going into deep, of course grief is good, but it's also good to be so grateful that you were able to have this experience, that you were able to have this person in your life. And for us with the puppies, that I don't even know, maybe there's 100 puppies. Do you think so?
Probably.
10? Oh, probably even more, maybe
150.
There were a lot of puppies that passed through, and they were loved. And we had a reputation too for that the puppies that came out of here were so loved. That was our reputation in the whole Bay Area. So, but that's in the past, and we need to just be so grateful.
I'm actually thinking of ending of relationships for some people that can be very painful, and but even so, we work with so many people whose relationships don't work out, and we've seen that any amount of gratitude for the good that was there helps the process. Okay, it really does. Even if you're really upset and disappointed and all of that, to find something good in the relationship that you can be grateful for, it'll really help you. And of course, gratitude is probably one of the fastest practices or deepest practices of growth or spirituality. Just to be grateful. Thank you is such an important words to say, such an important thing.
Well, Barry, I'm so grateful for you and these beautiful songs that you share every week, that you write by yourself.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
And so far, that's not an ending that I'm dealing with.
No.
An ending of songs and music.
No, it's a beginning.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. Okay. This song that I chose to share with everybody, I'll even say the words. The world may look divided. And that's the appearance often, that there's division, that there's not a unity. The world may look divided while we hope and pray for unity. People may look like islands carrying the weight of gravity. But there's a good thing coming. The world may look divided while we hope for unity. People may look like islands carrying the weight of gravity. The world may look divided while we pray for unity. People may look like islands carrying the weight of gravity. But I know and I feel, no matter how low or how unreal, yes, I know and I feel. Wherever I go, I know that it's real. A lasting peace is our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. A lasting peace is our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. Woman and man, there's a desire to have a friend. I trust there's a higher plan. Love will win in the end. In every woman and man, there's a desire to have a friend. I trust there's a higher plan. Love will win in the end. And I know and I feel, no matter how low or how unreal, yes, I know and I feel. Wherever I go, I know that it's real. A lasting peace is our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. A lasting peace is our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. A lasting peace is our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. Close your eyes and feel that. A lasting peace. It's our destiny. Sharing love will be reality. Visualize that all around this earth. Sharing love will be reality. It'll be what is happening. Sharing love, lasting peace. But it depends on us. So breathe it out into the world. Breathe that lasting peace. Breathe that sharing love. Love will be the only reality. Love will be the highest reality. And it's coming, and it's happening right now. Again, it's up to us to really see it, to feel it, to bring it in, and to act it out, to manifest it. Okay. Thanks, everybody. It's some really important work that we're doing. You can open your eyes. Really important. Again, gratitude. Gratitude.
That was beautiful, Barry. So I also wanted to end this little time by all of us sending our love and prayers to the people in Texas that have lost a loved one, or in some cases a whole family. And that's an ending that none of us want, and it must be so incredibly difficult. And for the rest of us from far away, we really offer our love and our prayers to all those many people. So, yeah, as Barry said, this is good. This is good homework that we're giving you to see these endings as to feel the gratitude for what was, and to actually remember in detail some of these beautiful things, and not that they're not ever going to be again, but that they're so in our hearts, and they will live there in our hearts and in our memories. So one more time with the roses.
Yeah. How could you not feel grateful when you see these guys? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that.
That's sweet. All right.
Thanks, sweetie.
Thank you, Barry.
Thanks. Let's keep pouring our light out into the world. Okay, it's so important to keep doing that.
All right. Bye.